Welcome back on in everyone to the stream. We are here with some more Valkia the Bloody, and it's time to jump right on in. So for this Friday, we're just gonna kind of kick back. I've got a bunch of videos I need to get edited. Basically a whole slew of things in kind of the backlog that need to get edited up. So we're gonna get that sorted on tonight. But for today, instead of just continuing to add to that pile, let's play some Valkia. So we're gonna join in on this corruption ritual here. Following the Eightfold Path has brought a ritual. What a loss of time back to the world. We can either grab some gold, take over, or we join in and get some corn corruption. That's the way. We're picking up where we left off. After claiming Dagrak's End, we've smashed on down to the Chill Road, nice and simple like, because Valkia is a monster. And then we have subjugated the people of Grom to have them help us in our fight, claim some more Dark Fortresses. Now we know that there is an army over here led by the hag queen herself. So we should kind of keep that in mind. We're gonna raid on over. And the AI really doesn't like it when you're stealing from them, go figure. So if we can scoot into their territory,
march or die.
We can possibly maybe convince the Dark Elves to come over here. That's the idea. Evan's gonna keep on harvesting some souls from those that are weak, and we'll steal from Harganath until they decide to do something about it. I'm gonna have the Grape Juice Man. Brother, I told you to go defend Dagrak's End. That's your job. Oh, excellent. Send the submitted. We do love free gold. Alright. And then later on today, we're going to jump into some Age of Wonders. So we're going to split the streams up. That way I don't have to build up different thumbnails for each. I am very good at forgetting to go back in and get those chapters added, so we'll make it easy for everyone and keep them nice and organized.
Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
Alright, so the other thing we're going to do is eventually we're going to kick these Warhounds out. It wants us to dedicate Cormac to Khorne, which we could do very, very easily, but I'm going to keep it as Undivided just for the time being because he's giving us a bunch of extra experience, 20% through training here. And then 20% through trading here, so a 40% total, which is incredible. So we'll allow him to continue to just build up our Marauders that much more quickly. Oh, these guys can go up to Chaos Warriors with dual weapons. Oh, easily. Yes, enjoy your upgrade, lads. Extra armor for you. And we might just transfer one or two of these Chaos Warriors over to the Halberdier version. Yes, indeed. They keep their veterancy, but they have better weapons now, a halberd. Better than an axe and shield in every way.
Like a savage animal.
The other thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and kick out. Or I guess you can steal the Warhounds from Valkia. Yoink. And we'll replace those with a cannon here when I upgrade Cormac. For now, though, we'll let Grape Juice Man defend our one and only settlement, and we're going to try to get in here and claim Harganath directly. But we want to know exactly where her other armies are before I go for that. Ignore the path to glory and any diplomacy. Only diplomacy is an axe to the head. I hope you're all having a fantastic end of the week. I've got a couple of legendary guides in the works, because Dalton was giving me some trouble yesterday. But I think I've got his campaign figured out. So his shall be our next one after Xiao Ming's finished up. Our authority has been questioned by this crusty lad. Control or extra tribute. We really don't have any vassals right now, so we'll take the control. I would like to expand.
Power yet to reap, no matter the price to wits, minds, or souls.
Thank you, Valkia. Unlock a new Undivided or Khorne gift slot. Septic's gone, which means... Okay, so the Dawi didn't actually move on. Hopefully they end up throwing hands, but Grombrindle doesn't like the Grape Juice troops more than he doesn't like the Dark Elves. We'll see how that goes. 3 provinces, we're on it. Valkia, move over here toward Harganath. They've got Scorpia there. I wouldn't be surprised if they've got another army just waiting for us to declare. We could send Cormac out. I'd like to have him for the battle. Alright, brother, let's give you an even deadlier blade.
My prayers are answered.
And I guess we don't really need the cannons for a tier 3 city. They've got only 3 units that actually can do any damage, and then Scorpia has... Yeah, Scorpia has a couple.
Consort of Khorne,
We've got speed.
without question.
Declare war, who are you fighting?
Words cannot
Just the
move
cage breakers? I'm not so concerned. Let's go ahead and claim this settlement.
Maiden of the Blood God.
We bring Grond and the Mung. Do I now? Here's the other thing we'll do.
A bloodbath comes.
I'm curious to see if we can make our allies useful in any way, shape, or form. So let's say, Welch, you go attack the Glacial Gardens. We believe in you. Will he actually do this? Probably not. Let's grab some extra troops. And we'll send him after Spite Reach, that way we can take out 2 settlements at once. Split her attention a little bit. Scorpia falls first. Nice warm-up battle here for Valkia. I still foresee lots of our guys laying at the foot of these walls before we're done here. Valkia, though, we can fly right over any of these mountains and just go take out their leader directly. Nice and simple. Oh, the walls of the Druki. Soon to be stained. Yeah, I'm thinking we're still going to go ahead and attack over here. They've got the 2 towers in this spot, but they don't normally deploy troops there. We will go ahead and have the shield lads leading the charge, and we'll just bring everyone around this quarter. It tends to confuse the Dark Elves. At least momentarily. We'll throw some hounds over here and the flesh hounds as well. Valkia to fly over the walls and Cormac to lead the charge here. You two. Witness me. No need for anything fancy this time. We just need to fly up and just go kill them.
Devoted legion of killers. I do not ask you to fight. I am telling you to fight.
I don't ask you to fight, I'm telling you to fight. Then we'll go ahead and send the Warhounds to go nom nom on that gatehouse there. You two and the remaining Warhound come around. And we won't advance really until we've dealt with this leader here. Okay, you feel like you're moving really slowly. Come on, lass, let's get moving.
With haste.
Oh, are they able to fire? Oh, no, they're hitting. No, they are. They're able to fire over their own walls. Alright, fair enough. Zoom.
For Khorne.
You drop in here with the old demonic
Yes, my
strength.
strength.
What are you up to? 708? Should go very well for you. Ooh, huge damage. Alright, let's send in the troops. Cormac. I'm gonna have you go all the way across to this gatehouse here. And in fact, for the rest of the sieges, we probably actually want to take him off his horse. Because your Cornate, or pretty much any of your Chaos Warrior leaders can easily go up and over the walls by themselves and take out or capture one of these gatehouses. Much more effectively than they can chop through it. Just destroying this poor Dreadlord. And bring all these warriors around. We'll have these hounds go help out with the gates. Let hounds go that way. Then we'll have these warriors climb the walls here. Well, actually, let's have them climb this section, and then you two capture these towers for me.
Valkia the Bloody.
Ward save for Valkia. Yes, full Nagaroth. Alright, Valkia, stab this lady. There you go. Then we even have a heal. If she takes a little bit of damage, we can just say no thanks. No damage for me. And we got some units ignoring orders. One of the big issues with good old Total War Warhammer 3 still is the is the siege pathing.
Valkia the Bloody!
We have heard nothing about sieges in a while, so I don't know if they're even working on them anymore, but I hope they are.
Skull Goddess of Thor.
In quick. But have Valkia pop her heals and have you take off. We can come back in for another sky strike in a moment.
Fights me!
Splitting the gap there. Come on, Valkia, up in the sky. You should be faster than the Druki. 81 speed, 30 speed. Valkia, what are you doing?
It is my will!
All sorts of troubles.
Certain death!
And those hounds took a lot of health damage, but they're fine.
Slaughter Poseidon!
Besides, already through those gates. Oh, they've got defenses. And they put those in quick. Charge the barricade platform. I'm probably not going to keep them around for long. Valkia. Chasing them off nice and quickly. Let's have the Marauders come over here after these Dread Spears.
Fresh meat.
Let us shut down these towers as well.
Takers of skulls.
The Gore Queen!
Not killing very quickly, Valkia. Let's bring you over after the Dread Spears on the walls. We are not having the best time there in that fight.
Father's Marauders.
Master!
You shall help. Also boost up the troops' damage by quite a bit.
Skull Goddess.
Gates burst open. We go ahead and take down Scorpia in a hurry. And have those hounds go rush down the Dark Shards. Blood Crushers versus a single Lord here. Not much of a fight. You're through too. Perfect. Look, they're keeping the swords up on top.
Valkia. Marauders of Thor.
Even exhausted, easily winning that fight. They have something like 55 melee attack. It's going down when they get tired, but 1, 2, 3 more than they're supposed to have is pretty intense.
Glorious slaughter!
Yes, Warriors, you rush. You get a lot of damage there. Let's bring everyone inside. I thought we had these walls captured, but I guess not. Or Bleak Swords have joined the fight. Alright, let's go dismantle these Dark Shard teams. Did they get chased off? Oh, they did. They've dedicated a lot to it, too. Just run over here, hounds. We don't really need you to do anything. We'll play the Dude of Death on the walls.
It is done!
We're gonna try to chuck some axes. That's more accuracy than you'd expect.
It is ours!
Steel Shield chuckles at him a bit. Sweet, that's captured Druki settlement. Group smooth. They got bogged down for a moment. Push through. The one hound that made it. Oh no, he just got distracted. No, there's no squirrels back there. Get over here. Love Cormac goes smack. The Bleak Swords and then the Crushers do the same here.
Wolf Father's Warriors.
Launching Druki off the walls.
Marauders of Thor. At once.
Here's their murderous prowess. Looks like these guys don't have any targets. Turn and stab these bleak swords, please.
Glorious devastation! The North abide!
Keep on moving. She's running all the way out of here. Crusher's getting bogged down in their own troops. Just send everyone into melee. Frenzy on even the Marauder Horsemen. Seems to work out pretty well. I think Crushers, you go through. Maybe. Now they get distracted too. Come on, brothers. There's skulls over there to claim. Play the doot of death for them. And here come the Juggernauts. Still getting shot to absolute pieces by these towers, though, so we gotta get out of there. Leadership on these Druki is impressive. There's like 3 of them left. Maybe 1 spear unit back there on the other side, but... Oh, there's this full unit of Dread Spears. There's just a couple, but they're in really weird spots. Oh, okay. I'll bring all the dual axes in. I know I told one of you to go chase these dark shards. Those more throwing axes. Oh, and they break just before we arrive, just like a blue player. Come on, Crushers, back in. We've got some Dread Spears to rip. They're gone, and there goes the rest of the settlement. Alright, well, hopefully a good battle against Hargoneth is on the way. We might want to stay here. Haven't seen Valkia in a good while. Hey, there's Shady Spinach. Valkia seems to be one of Mercy's favorite, legendary lords, but I haven't played Valkia in a long time. She was our rage quit option after we lost, like 3 or 4 times in a row with Malachi. Is this recorded? No, it's just streamed. Welcome, Great Book of Grudges, good to see you as well. All of the streams, though, they go up as VODs for forever. Unless they get, like, 3 views, and then sometimes I chuck those in a blender. My thoughts on the new Furries DLC? Well, you talking about the Tigermen? I think they're Tigermen. I think the people that are attracted to the Tigermen have their own issues. Let's see. Raises a lot of souls. Wait a second. Then just run. But welcome to the stream, Road Geyser. Yeah, I was sitting there looking at because I had seen some of the comments on it was mostly creators, but I'd seen some of the comments, and it was just kind of like, okay, interesting. This is a tiger. And see, I've watched me some Chronicles of Narnia, and the Tigermen tend to be bad. So, no, there are no furries here. That's just that's like a beast man. It's fine. Well, the people that are weird about it, that's on them. If the snake gun could get out of the game, you can't coil me off. See? You can enjoy what you'd like, Great Book of Grudges. We've got Monkey Men on the way in. We've got the Skaven. The Skaven have been in the game forever. They're disgusting. If you like Skaven, hey. You shouldn't. That's all there is to it. But I am excited to see some extra units in the game. I'm really curious as to where they're going to put Bathsheba, though. It sounds like she's going to be in Shangyang, and it's kind of interesting because just kind of crowding the good guys more instead of giving, which we don't know that's where she's going to be. We don't really know anything about her at all, outside of the fact that she's coming with a couple of new units. And these aren't going to be all of the Tiger Men from what it sounds like. This is just going to be kind of the mercenaries, this tribe that migrated when Chaos kind of wiped out parts of it, or mostly Chaos. They had like a Tzeentch invasion for the most part, what it sounds like. I know a couple of the lore tubers have done more in-depth stuff on it. I have not had time to watch them just yet. We get a hiker person? Probably not. Not from me.
Students of slaughter! The dark gods command me!
It is interesting, though, that bits and pieces of the Lords of Shangyang are kind of dripping out. Wasn't entirely correctly, because they don't tend to be after they get leaked. They try to, when they can, companies will try to change their plans a bit. Why don't we go into the Druki's lands? Let's go into the woods.
So be it!
Good luck fighting our troops in the woods. Central Cathay's a bit empty. Yeah, actually, not a bad idea. Giving Clan Eshin something to worry about. Clan Eshin and Loki are, so she can start more centralized. I like that idea quite a bit. And the Warhounds.
Yes! Yes!
And then the Normie Warriors can go prove themselves.
That's what the masters say!
What's wrong? Why are you running? Extra damage. Let's go ahead and give these guys the can't die. And 40 additional melee attack.
Your will! Your will!
They'll die eventually, but not for the start.
That's Father's marauders!
Alright, you try to dodge at least a little bit of the Dark Shards, but some of you may die. Pull these hounds away. You can keep ripping through here. You have to take damage to give a heal, so I'm going to say no on that one.
Glorious brutality!
Surround and destroy these Dread Spears. Warriors, you stay here. Yeah, these Dark Shards are doomed. The battle is indeed lost. Although I guess since if you're playing Yuan Bo, he becomes Central Cathay. I think there's almost never an instance where if I'm playing a Yuan Bo campaign, I don't choose to have the dual start, because you can conquer the central provinces really quickly. Have you scrolled against panel yet? Well, what's great is I've been watching those comments and I've been sitting there going, I can't keep telling them soon. I did record a couple of those in batch. As you can probably obviously see, the first 6 episodes were in 2 days. And so by the 3rd day I started reading, oh, there's a scroll bar. I was like, oh man, there is, isn't there? So here by episode 6, which will be coming out hopefully today sometime, you'll notice that I have indeed found the scroll bar. Took a long time though. And Druki overwhelmed with a bunch of hateful, angry lads. These aren't nearly as tough as Valkia's, but still 52 melee attack is beefy. Legend of War set of trap videos pretty accurate on the Tigerman content, especially showing concept art. Sadly, I think we won't be getting another Terracotta Sentinel legendary hero, but a human. Yeah, I think if we get another, or at least a legendary lore that focuses around a Sentinel specifically, it's going to be Shifeng, or whatever the guy is. He's the blind artificer. I can look up his name specifically. Hang on now. He lives in Nangao, and I think you can have him be Shifeng. No, I don't think so. Let's see. Blind. Chillhop, the Blind Master. So he could be your one that's all about Terracotta Sentinels and the blimps and things. Ah, you beat me to it. Lumberjack got mixed with the Borders and the Shadow and Blade. That made me sad. That's what I did. I was like, they shoot globes. Clearly they're the same unit. It all belongs in Eshin. Nah, not quite. Yeah, but I think Chillhop would be perfect for a Terracotta focus. Stupid ad. And they sneak in, don't they? I've set them to less, but YouTube just kind of inserts them strangely. I might have to, I said it a couple times, but I might have to figure out how to get those manually done for the, at least manually done in certain sections for streams. Let's go ahead and, that's a tough call. I'm sacking it because I don't think he gets as much of his movement back. And if we raise it, let's just keep draining from. But yeah, you need to run there, Blood Speaker. Stay close enough to actually help if things get a bit dicey. I'm gonna go ahead and combine these Marauders all together and kick these guys out.
A blood ritual may be at hand.
Blood ritual may be at hand? Oh, you sure about that?
Blood, spill blood.
You devoted of chaos.
Valkia the Bloody.
Alright, Valkia. Forts of Iron is gonna make our troops fight for a little bit longer. That's also more souls. You want to go down the blue line first, really.
Relish such power.
He's kind of like the dwarfs, just for pure murder, isn't instead of for getting more research.
Victory, consecrated in blood.
You like picking up the Chaos Shrine, but I think we're going to be attacked there, so let's grab the Haunted Tower and the Spoils of War. Briefly, everything. We've got the gold. Keep smacking our way over here towards this Dark Fortress.
In disgrace.
Arcaneth will have... Oh, the Warband upgrade is nice. So is Greed.
Carnets await.
Your unbridled greed. Nothing else can be upgraded? Do we have enough Corn Corruption? Nah. Evan, what about you? Ooh, we can bring Corn Gores in. I'm gonna get rid of all of his Normie Marauders. If we need them for a battle, I'll just recruit more. Oh, good. We've already got Wrathmongers and Skull Reapers over here, too. 8%, 3%. Corn Gores, though. That's exciting. Bring one of them in.
Reveal your measure.
Don't devote him to Corn just yet. It's a trap.
They died as they lived.
And I do agree that his trap video, I think, is part of why things have changed so drastically, but they are still trickling out. I'm a little saddened that they decided to do as many Cathay DLC as they did, and it not just be the Primarchs. I feel like we shouldn't have drug our feet with the Primarchs. They should have all come out fairly quickly.
You will die weeping like the sniveling coward.
Legendary hero from the leak is Tavian. Interesting. He'll be buffing lanterns because he was the inventor. Yeah, and then I figured he would be. He'd be buffing the lanterns and the sky junks, but also since he is the blind artificer, you could make him. He'd almost be like the Malachi for the faction. He'd be like a magistrate prime. He'd almost have like garbage melee stats, and I don't know if they'll do something like that. He'd be like he'd be super at commanding, but he'd be terrible if anyone closed the gap. We know you don't take teeth. How about this gold? A lot of gold. Peace doesn't sit well with me, though. Guys, I'll admit, I'm not as up to date with that League video on Legend as I probably should be, but I do remember that all coming out, and I watched his more recent one on it. And I've slept since then a couple times.
Hetwoman.
Well, there's no Dark Elves. Oh, she's up here.
Does blood not warn us?
Elebron. Don't be like that. Let's cut her faction in half.
Spill blood for corn.
She might decide to just go after our main settlement.
Violence and death.
I will go ahead and sack
Matters not from whence the blood flows.
and claim this one because it does have a trade good. Guy is giving us leadership for horsemen. Well, it's not that exciting. Satang, am I joking? Well, Satang's great, but he is a legendary hero.
Consort of corn.
So a legendary lord that does something similar.
Battle brings conquest.
Someone had to make the terracotta sentinels, and I know it's supposed to be the Emperor himself, but since I'm very doubtful we're gonna get the Dragon Emperor as a 3,000, that's not happening.
Bringer of glory.
Gotta have someone
At hand.
human maybe to represent terracotta sentinels. We'll just go ahead and sack that and lose some hounds. Links, I don't remember. Avoid his content. What's going on with Legends content?
All we take for him.
All we take for him.
Boiling ruin.
Like that, she loses another settlement.
Blood bespeaks his
This
will.
one 3,000 for extra melee attack for Marauders faction wide. That's what we like to see. Of course, I don't really want to spend 3,000 on this. We're about to lose our
Blood is true.
major settlement here. All right, Welch.
Slaughter.
You defend Dagrak's End. Your only job. In fact, we might send Kevin back to
Such is his will.
the benches. We'll see. Upkeep for Skull Reaper and Wrathmongers. Well, that's gonna be some time. The entire army gets Strider. Yeah, I forgot that's a thing. That's insane. We'll go Devoted of Chaos still, but that is insanely strong. Strider for the whole crew. You turn.
Mistress of skulls.
Not Slaneshi, but you get one of Slanesh's biggest strengths for sure. Sacking. Yeah, let's do that one.
Now is my time.
Olmec will give you the Deadly Blade.
Ha! The slaughter begins.
You can get the upgrade. I think we'll wait. Yeah, we'll wait. Save our cash for now. Finally buffing the Reapers and Mongers, not the regular Marauders too. Well, because he doesn't like them very much. They haven't proven themselves yet. But he's giving all your regular Marauders Strider. But in this instance, I absolutely would agree with you. We should probably be giving all of the same buffs to the normal Marauders as well. Oh, looks like Valkia, or she doesn't like her entire faction going away. Weird how that works. What if we blow up Quark?
A bloodbath comes.
Quark is how you would actually pronounce that, I guess. Go ahead and march through towards the bridge here.
The soul unbound.
What was Valkia's passive? It's kind of boring. Her passive is the Gaze of the Gore Queen. Allies around her in a 35-meter radius, which I think needs to be buffed up to the double that they did for just about everyone else. Get 5% more damage and 4 leadership. Ooh. So strong. Also, she replenishes some campaign movement range. That's pretty good.
The Gore Queen.
There's Crone Helebron. Alright, lady, I'm gonna go ahead and blow up Bulwark for you. You're welcome.
Unrelenting murder. Burn it all.
She might choose to come back
Reforge
to us,
the
but she might not.
murder.
Can we escape?
Your feet should bleed. Bringer of glory.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. So let's not put ourselves into a bad situation.
Stay
You want to
idle
chase us after
for
burning
now.
down your settlement? That sounds fine. We've got some money, so let's go ahead and use it.
Hold. We dream of his fire.
Combine these troops up here, kick this lad out.
There will always be blood.
Or Mac, I think now's the time to have you become marked for corn, hand you another axe.
Hero of corn.
Powers of corn are truly remarkable. Should be 8% when allies are winning in combat. What do you mean by that? 8% when allies are winning. She should get even more bonuses. Let's see here.
Consort of
So
corn.
for hers, she gets 1 extra rank for all armies for Marauders, which is kind of boring too. Extra leadership size. Queen of the Schwarzhofen is Allegiance points, relations with Norska, and Vanguard deployment. Bigger loss and wound recovery. Ambush defense chance, and then the Wrath of Corn. So if you're a caster, you're going to explode. 10% more physical resistance. Such protection against casters. And then Blood Raven, income from post-battle loot, raising, enemy leadership -5. She doesn't really buff her troops up that much. Which I guess for Corn, her side upgrades really aren't all that great either. Valkia, justice for Valkia. Valkia is terrible. In fact, I think this guy's got better skills than Valkia. 20% weapon strength for Skull Reaper, just that alone. And Wrathmongers. These can be a doom stack easily. Then you got extra movement range, vigor loss reduction for the whole army. Is that higher? It is, it's better than the one that Valkia gets.
The bloodied flesh.
Income from post-battle loot.
Sword maiden of the
It's
blood
more
lord.
than Valkia gets. They just made him... They made the Blood Speakers to just make Valkia look bad. There's -4 leadership. It's 1 less than Valkia gets. Strider for the whole army, speed for the whole army, more armor-piercing damage. He gets the resistance too, and then also gets the Gate of Corn. He's better in every way. The passive 8% weapon damage and armor-piercing when our allies are winning in combat. Also, your clan Scribe campaign, if you not noticed the sliding... Listen, Rogue Kaiser, not you two. Now, yes, I've noticed it, but it's taken a long time. Apparently, the not-so-favorite of Corn. Yeah, well, she's got a cone head.
Reforged for murder.
That's and some wings. I mean, yeah, then you got something.
Chosen of champions.
Weird that she has nothing else going on. Did they nerf the Gaze of Corn? Kinda secretly? Maybe they did. Just feels weak. Bloodspeaker is from Omens of Destruction. No, he absolutely is, but I was more thinking that they made the Blood Speaker afterwards, and he's just better. He's just better than Valkia in just about every way. Except for in combat. In combat, she would beat the smack out of him, but
There will always be blood.
he can also give himself 40 additional melee attacks, so... I don't know.
Give me skulls.
Give me skulls. Give you the Armor of Fortune, how about that? 54 melee defense, we'll give that to the
Corn
Bloodspeaker.
is corn.
Switch them like this.
Battle hardened.
Extinguished. It's not that great. That's what we have, though. Training. This will be better later on, but we can always retrain him, so we'll go strategist just to build up experience faster, and then blade. Yes. Her passive always be like that. Huh. She's always had a really lackluster passive. That's too bad. We'll go ahead and take a cannon.
I demand absolute fealty.
Some bloodletters, too. We want bloodletters. No, we've got the Knights of the Brazen Throne. I'll take whatever kind of negative to our economy we have to.
The soul unbound.
Working up some troops next turn to go take on Dargoth. I hate that costs any amount of gold. That costs 3,000. We're gonna do it. Welches, while she's left, you go attack the Glacial Gardens. We trust in you. Don't stab us in the back with it. I think we do need the extra post-battle loot. Don't have the summon from beyond yet. Blood greed for all units. That will be exciting. 16 more melee attack. Then trophy heads. We'll get there. Now find the Banner of Swiftness. Don't you worry. We'll be applying it as soon as we can. Knights of the Brazen Throne are so much fun. Oh, you want to come fight? Auto-resolve doesn't like your chances. She is up on her blood throne. Let's fight this battle. No, we're not fully upgraded, but her backline's gonna have a really, really bad time. Send your skulls to Corn there, GBOG, and maybe we'll have ourselves a bit of luck. Get a Banner of Swiftness early. Well, we have a lovely forest to fight in, too. Fantastic. So we're gonna lead with these Marauders. They're gonna be there mainly to wear our opponents down. More heavily armored portion here. Getting the enemy to surround our little small front line here would be great. I don't know if it's going to be very feasible, though. Halberds like so. Then we'll have you hounds go hide. Go hide in the woods. Alright, well, we can't hide them too. Can't hide the Crushers, keep the Crushers behind our line. We can, in fact, hide the Crushers. Skull Cannon, go bother.
Valkia the Bloody!
You could defend the Skull Cannon. Most excellent. Use the trees as a shield. Skull Cannon, start ripping shots into the middle of these Dread Spears. Beautiful, now run. Valkia, we're gonna basically fight everyone except for Crone Helibron. She's got a missile attack? Guess there's shades in the back of there. Gonna blast the middle of these Dread Spears again. Helibron is charging. Let's try to draw her up the hill. Draw her up the hill. Your army's getting all split up. What a bad idea. Cormac, you keep moving alongside. Draw Helibron up the hill. Alright, Skull Cannon, let's get in there and get some more ammo. Hounds rip around. You stay back. Skull Crushers, make yourselves known. Keep drawing Helibron up the hill. Keep circling their hounds. Fall back just a bit. Oh man. Alright, come ripping in. We're gonna choose to kill these lads first. They're the most isolated. You think you can brace in time? No. No, there's no brace in time. There's only the void. Keep moving. Cormac, you stay here. Cannon, you go help. Lost a few hounds. Bring them away. Alright, Helibron's found our lines. She's gonna have a great time over here. Brothers in bloodletting. Brother.
Give me glory.
Let's get away from the Hargoneth executioners, use these spearmen to escape. Oh, don't think I don't see you.
Hargoneth's blessings.
Circle, destroy, slaughter.
Marauders of corn!
Don't worry, we got something with your name on it.
Exalted hero of corn! Ex-fathers Marauders!
Get moving. Cannons, get on out of there. Heals for Valkia. Problem with Sisters of Slaughter is they've got no armor.
Army of the Dark Gods!
Halberdier's ripping Helebron off her shrine.
Seeking torment!
Yeah, that's that.
In torment's name! Slaves to darkness!
Cannon rip a shot in. All of the hounds pull away from whatever they're fighting using these dread spears.
Carnage steers us! Take it out!
Yeah, that needs to cease. Thank you kindly. Back into these dread spears. Probably should have kept our forces a little bit closer. Could have had a few more frontline fighters against Helebrons, but it's working out.
Chaos warriors! Lead us to mortals! Searching for battle!
My favorite Khorne helmet. One of the chosen variants for sure. And the poor guys are standing still long enough for me to actually check. Some of the Chosen's plate armor is just incredible. Is most of it so heavy you probably couldn't wear it? Yeah, probably.
Untireless thought. Our duty obeyed.
Here, Khorne troopers, we gotta see your helmets. Shouts at us, alright then. The brass ones that just have the skulls implanted in the sides, those are pretty great. We'll have to see when we have our proper chosen. Alright, hound dogs. Find me some dread spears. So everyone's week's going better than mine at least? Now, hope yours starts going better there. Jose, welcome to the stream.
Kill.
Things aren't going so well for the Druki. Let's leave some of the troops. Well, at this point, it's not going to be many. Leave some of the troops. Unfortunately for Helebron, she's about the only part of her army that is threatening. If the Dark Elves can't protect their crossbows, then they're in trouble. Nasty, brutish thugs. That's not very nice. Those ogres have feelings, and most of those feelings are hunger. So maybe it's fair. 321 souls. We're sacrificing you guys, right? Absolutely.
To the pyres.
In choosing to chase us,
Even here, Khorne's fury is red hot.
For armor, we just have to win battles. For the shield, we just have to sack settlements. Huh. Not a single quest. Is there a single quest battle for Valkia?
Valkia the Bloody.
Sleipnir. That's it. An unfortunate trend, isn't it? Or like for Grombrindle, he has like a full 5 or 6 quest battles. And then for most of your current legendary lords, they don't have a quest battle for all their items, or they give them one item just so they don't have to. Remember that time when DE and Pumpwagon deals damage because the dagger and shroom throwing animation count as melee? Was giving the missile attacks? No, I don't. I wasn't playing at that point in time. So pump wagons were oppressive at some point, or at one point, for just because of their animations.
Skulls for the Skull Throne.
Well, the Skull Throne. There's our 8th battle and
Relenting murder.
our Crimson Armor.
Take strength from the fallen.
Scarlet Armor. Wrong color of red. Base weapon damage. Minus 20% is something. It's definitely something. We'll do some raiding, just so we can at least generate some experience as we go. We'll take out the Palace of Ruin next turn. Hounds of the Blood Hunt. Those are the flesh hounds that have the ability to stop healing. No, they just have immunity to contact effects. They have dampen too, that's pretty good. He gets magical weapons. Really good for a demon army. Alright, let's go pick up the cultist camp here. Repair these buildings no matter how expensive they are. Might as well get that going. Welch can take out the Glacial Gardens. I think we can focus all of our attention on Grombrindle.
Blood is truth.
Oh, you can't quite reach Dargoth. It looks like Sigvald's already conquered this fortress. Oh no.
Such is his will.
Ridiculous.
That's a full army. Show you ridiculous. Galadriel,
Who seeks
defend the Black Pillar with your very life.
Hetwoman.
Bringer of Glory. I think we're gonna need the Queen at the Schwarzhaven. I guess we don't. Hang on now. Back that up. Root rank. Post battle loot.
My proficiency is unsurpassed.
Ormag's helmet here just looks like it'd be unfortunate to wear. This is way too much metal. It's like 3 times the helmet. So this one's a no-go for me, boss. An Axe of Anti-Heroes, and you're a corn boy, give you a deadlier blade. And Cormac, I'm gonna go ahead and take you off your steed. You're gonna be with our front line.
Such meager resistance.
Is it the corn gifts? It is indeed Violent Hunger. Extra experience gained for all of our Cornate units. We lose the post-battle loot. I think that's fine. Let's do that. We'll do it now. Extra experience gained for all of our Cornate units.
The Gore Queen.
A couple of you lads can already be upgraded, but I think I'm not going to just yet. We'll keep you as Marauders because you're so much cheaper. So much cheaper.
Is that the best they could give us?
Crippling loneliness is not fun, Jose. Glad you can join in for the stream. We'll try to sand some of that off. An IE release, they could melt Scarbrand. Well, Scarbrand gets melted by anything that's missiles. And they completely missed that one, though. We actually had... We captured Greasus's go-kart phase in the beginning of our very first kind of legendary Greasus campaign. And that was so much fun. Soldiers experience for Darcis or a Helm of Discord. I don't care about Darcis. Give me that Helm of Discord.
Consort of Corn.
Can't quite reach the Palace of Ruin, so we'll just raid on up. A-Leg is going to try to conquer back some territory.
The bloody flesh.
2 warriors, 3 marauders, and a couple of garbage units.
War is torn.
Alright, Kevin, we are going to have to hold the line. Are you going to be able to? I don't know. Definite maybe.
You cannot deny my call.
Definite maybe.
Short-sighted.
If I could get Caladriel to attack you, it'd be awesome. That's before the wagon got missile attacks. Also, just because of the funky. So did the missile attacks break the damage they were dealing? I could honestly best to never using pump wagons. They're not very good.
Blood bespeaks his will.
A couple of marauders, and let's get some. Immediately hand them a dual axe. Each of you can grab an axe as well. Handle a little bit of negative income.
This weather rides like a savage.
Wagon could attack 3 times with 8 bottles and melt Scarbrand. Especially if you can give them any kind of magical attacks. The greater demons just are not as tough as they think they are. Armor-piercing damage for our Corngors, which are going to be in charge of fighting these masters, while the rest of our lads bury an axe in Dreadspears. The animation counts as melee animation before they changed it to missile. There was something to do with it counting as melee and hitting thrice. It was causing all sorts of problems. And I would say they fixed it. I don't see pump wagons doing anything outside of Grom the Paunch's armies. They just kind of roll around and die. They're annoying if your army has a lot of really low armor, so if you're fighting Skaven, they tend to do alright. But only in the early game. Okay, well, I've got makings of a plan coming together here. Let's go ahead and have the Chaos Warriors. Oh, we can't deploy in the woods. We're going to retreat to the woods regardless, because they attacked us. They've got no choice but to come forward. These marauders can hold all day. Lex is behind them. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Corngors in the woods. The Hounds and the other skirmishers. Perfect. Battle begin. And we'll just go immediately into the woods here.
Never falter in the sight of the hound, for he will smite you.
Never falter in the sight of the hound. This Valkia gets one of the best color schemes. We got a full red cape going on, as opposed to normal like gray or yellow. Come on, Druki. That whole thing where the AI supposedly knows where your troops are, they only do that if you have your entire army hidden right off the bat. If they know where the bulk of them are, they tend to actually act like they're supposed to. But if you have everyone hidden right off the bat, they'll scout every tree. Truthfully, the masters are the scariest part of this. You do not have far to fall back. Let's bring these marauders to the sides.
Follow the blood.
Quickly now.
The time has come.
Let them know where our troops are one more time. Then we'll draw them back into the woods when they advance towards us. Let's surround them from there.
I lead, you follow.
There we go. Now it's far too late for them to really do much. bring the skirmishers all the way past.
No stopping!
Okay, so they are reacting to that. Bring the troops out of the woods. Your disorganization shall be your doom.
Our blood roars!
Alright, charge them.
Chaos marauders! Reap their souls!
Charge them.
Make burn for the chaos gods! Obliterate them! Seeking the unworthy!
Hounds, get in there and rip this group apart. Skirmishers come back. Gonna get shot up a little bit. We got too few on this side. We need to change that as quickly as we can here.
On the battlefield! Live life! Take life!
Live life, take life.
Trample the unworthy!
Destroy!
For ruin! They will succumb! Marauder horseman!
Are ripping.
Wolffather's warriors! Spreading ruin!
Ease your target. Hounds, let's go ahead and pull away for a moment. Doot of doom. On all these lads here, go for that damage.
Desolation! Desolation! Marauders of Khorne! Die for Karnath! Sent by Khorne!
Die for Karnath.
Lead us to mortals!
Move in.
Time to despoil! For Valkia! Marauder
Gotta disrupt more of their back line. They're trapped between both now. Aster was doing pretty decent work. Now he's definitely not. Oh, I forgot to bring in the Corn Gores. Whoops. Even without them, doing pretty alright. Let's give the heals over to...
Queens will answer my calls! Cut! Seeking torment! Marauders of Khorne!
Keep charging around. Marauders, you just chop through.
Pull back! Blood speaker!
Corn Gores are here. Let's bring this group wide.
Brothers in bloodletting!
Come on, then.
Blood speaker!
Take a little bit of damage. Who do we want to give extra melee attack to? Probably these Chaos Warriors. They've got the armor to shrug off spears.
Unleash it!
Bleed them!
Chaos warriors!
Alright, Corn Gores, let's go trap this master. Their crossbows are hanging in there.
Marauder horseman! Reap their souls! Blood speaker!
Let's pull the Blood Speaker through. Do to death in the middle of this group. And Warhounds come back on into these Dread Spears.
The voice of blood!
Can't go for another Blood Sacrifice. We need your damage.
Walk the path! Rah!
But the Corn Gores really aren't doing what I wanted. They're just kind of walk in a straight line.
Blood speaker!
Not amazing.
Takers of skulls!
A couple of Dark Swords left over there. We'll run them over. They're mostly surrounding it. It's not actually doing any damage to them.
Blood speaker! All but try
Circle the Blood Speaker into... Nope, nope, we got him just in time.
Lord of murder! Lord of terror!
Never any doubt.
Murder! Lord of terror!
we'll go ahead and let this mini run. Question. Well done, doggos. Excellent. Excellent biting. Right here. Your victory on our grounds is, you joking? We lost only 400. Yeah, so Pyrrhic. Dearest wishes. Who gets the golden axe? Looks like that is going to be... it's a tough one. These lads here. Those better be tears of joy. Okay, they bumped it to 500. Still funny that counts as a Pyrrhic victory. I don't agree, but... sacrifice those captives?
Will know mortality.
Was. Most excellent. And we've got Scylla, almost. What do we need more for Scylla? Killing some more lads. And here comes the monkey. Gorilla Boy is going to make Valkia's army pretty strong.
Valkia the Bloody.
Oh, okay. Take 2 of...
Ridiculous.
go after Dagrak's End. However, now we actually have some defenses, so I don't think that's going to go very well for you, Bath Boy.
Mistress of Skulls.
Onward to the Palace of Ruin. Which we can auto-resolve.
Spare none.
Nice. And we can give this to our vassal? Absolutely not. I'll just go ahead and claim it.
Khorne dominates here.
Here's the Blood Shriek Chimera. And another Dark Fortress. We got ourselves some positive...
Hetwoman.
but it did drop to tier 1. Extra melee attack for all Chaos Trolls and a Chaos Feral Manticore. Solid. Not as good as just more money, but still pretty solid.
Blood speaker. Blood is truth.
Yeah, there is Sigvald.
Our wrath shall spur an avalanche.
Now, could we beat Sigvald in a one-on-one? Yes. I would say very easily. That. Just not with Kevin. Giving them all Strider and speed, though, does turn his army into a little bit more of
The struggle.
spooky. 40 speed. Khorne's not known for
Blood,
their
spill
movement.
blood.
They're known for taking your damage with armor and then stabbing you anyway.
Bloody trail of worship.
Consort of Khorne.
Let's go Swing Queen of the Schwarzhof.
Exalted
And
hero.
Vengeful Scorcher gives him Hellblade. Stalwart is spell resist for the whole army, or Horn Corruption. I think we'll just go ahead and give him Hellblade. Raging Fire of Hate.
Bringer of Glory.
61 melee attack. They've got more melee attack than our Chaos Warriors.
Blood,
The only thing that makes them sad is just their lack of armor, but 61 attack, and only 10 less weapon strength. I'm going to use Marauders for the time being. You can go as restless as you want.
ice cold to
That is the turn.
blood cold to steel.
Don't you really need the Shatterstone?
I will dismember you and hang your intestines from the nearest tree.
I mean, Peace Tree, are you not even going to try to give us any gold? Well, there's no peace then. Enjoy the void. Alright, car on car's gone. It was only a matter of time. Oh, it's the Sisters of Twilight. They're going to be an excellent distraction for all of the other Dark Gales on that side. Dark rites must be performed.
Corn calls, we answer.
Blow up Dargoth. Oh, just kidding.
This will fail.
There's the rest of your
No.
forces.
The soul unbound.
One recruiting, the other one not.
Without pause.
Choke point battle gives us an opportunity. But I don't think one that is good enough. So we're going to go ahead and just run back to Harganeth.
Fire.
Nice and easy.
Mistress of Skulls.
Valkia, you are going to go chase whoever's hiding in the Glacial Gardens.
Gods that warn us.
Stay idle for now.
Althiniel. I mean, I guess they kind of did what we asked them to do. They may have just got slaughtered, and then now they're having to run back over there. Upgrade, and now we're out of cash. So what we should do is come back into Blood-Drenched Kevin and say,
Even here, Khorne's fury.
take one of these Warhounds out. Possibly both.
Bloodied flesh.
There we go, research. Magical attack for Chaos Knights. Ooh, see, I would like to get another Gift of Corn up and running. All the way up to the Skulls of the Skull Throne. Rage for all dual weapon units. Corruption for all the Gifts of Corn. Love me some campaign movement range. Be quite a bit faster to get a demonic pack going. Let's do that. Gives us a chance for all demons to come back, not just our coordinate ones. So 4 through Dark Diplomacy into the demonic pact. Causes fear for aspiring champions. I don't like that at all. I lied. Mortal Brutality, Scarred Wings, Skulls for the Skull Throne.
More strength for slaughter.
All strength.
You will fight with pleasure now.
Looks like he ran back to the gardens, which is perfect. That means there's a lot more skulls there for us to reap. They didn't move either out of this settlement, so they're just waiting. If they can smash against Sigvald a little bit,
Further dealing we have
not in the way that Sigvald wants, make killing both of them even easier.
Eyes calls to fire.
Highly devoted.
Blood calls to steel.
Here's the thing, I need my campaign movement range so you can enjoy your extra population point.
the Gore Queen.
Then I'm gonna raid happily out into your territory here. We are losing some of our bloodletting.
Waits.
It shall be 2 turns before that causes any more issues.
The cold is unnoticed.
Now they could be hiding here in the fog of war. There's definitely some shenanigans afoot.
Slaughter of our choosing.
What if we hide next to the bridge with old Kevin here, and even if he dies or loses some troops, we don't have to pay their upkeep anymore.
Our fury will call hailstorms.
Would you look at that? Maledicta and Hellebron are bringing in the spear swarms. It might work. Auto result doesn't think so, though. Alright, now while this loads, I'm going to go ahead and jump up and refill my coffee. Be back in about 2. Alright, let's do this. Since the Lady Wizard's back, I can't exactly hide the coffee pot in here anymore, otherwise I'll get it. I'll get attacked. So, where are the reinforcements coming in at? We think she's just gonna wait for them. Very likely. So let's go ahead and have all of our dual axes ready to rush these first spears. Halberdiers ready to go bother Hellebron. And everyone else can just kind of fall in behind. Skull Crushers, I want you on this edge to keep them from retreating. Go in with the Axe Chuckers, the Flesh Hounds can be with our heroes. They are all over there. Would you look at that? He goes straight after Maledicta there. Or corn. I'm scared of your callous magics, weakling. You're in 52 seconds. We've got plenty of time to bully this group. Where you going, Maledicta? Keep circling. Axes crash in. We'll grab these lads up and send them through. We'll send them around first, though. Valkia's already slaughtered the enemy general. Alright, get over here, buddy. Alright, now come driving into the back line here. These two think they're safe, but none of them are braced, and so we just run them over. Go stab Crone Hellebron right in her face, please. Laxes get to work. Absolutely slaughtered that flank. Here, Hellebron. I thought you wanted to fight. Charge here, have all of them work together on the same unit. Darkness. I'm sailing back over this way. Horn is so much fun. Whereas playing Slanesh is much more, you're trying to be cheeky and find the best opportunities to strike. Horn is just inevitable. Valkia is taking damage, but I don't care. Valkia is the expendable one here. Spooky blood flows. More of the Juggernaut slam in. Go ahead and rotate a bit. Rolling axes. Get these Dread Spheres. Get Valkia out of there.
Blood for the blood gods. Chaos, warriors of Thor. Kill for God. Axe fathers, marauders.
Alright, pull Valkia away, get the extra melee attack for all of our troops. Come on, Valkia, get out of there. LeBron even up on a war shrine is a problem. Come on, Valkia. Cormac, can you join? We need you in here now, brother. Just in time. Would you do 200 charge bonus, Valkia? I could try. Currently, she does not have 200 charge bonus. She has about 45. Old Crone Hellebron. Thought she had a chance.
Slaves to darkness.
Hounds go hunt down these bleak swords. You go same. I'm just gonna clump up too much. I don't know if they decide that using a chest bump is more damage than an axe or what, but they're trying it. It's a whole new strategy for Khorne. Come on, Skull Crushers. Extricate yourself from battle. Or not. Steam engines. Those bleak swords are gone. Yeah, and if you look at all the other Khorne lords too, we're going to continue to bag on Valkia for no reason. Like Skull Taker and just everyone. Everyone's better. Yeah, she's Warriors of Chaos, but still. Poor Valkia. $433 kills. Yeah, that's just what they do. Corner. Exactly. It just shows that when they were designing the Warriors of Chaos, they hadn't completely gone balls to the walls with ignoring balance. Or I'm not going to say that everything currently isn't balanced, but I think they were focusing way too hard on balance in the early game, the early DLCs, and you can see that with all of the Warriors of Chaos. Festus is the most broken in terms of what he can do, just his switching poison or heal.
Into the pyres.
But even that is very manageable. There's Scylla. Welcome.
My paramour calls, but what gifts await me in his realm?
Alright, the Spear of Sleipnir is a bunch of Skaven. You should probably at least have a couple more fast units before we fight an army that isn't consisting of this much artillery. We'll just lose all of our marauders here. Soon, Spear of Sleipnir, soon. The Nurgle Mace. Disgusting. Although corroded armor is really good. 30 less armor for 10 seconds. It's not the half that Weeping Blade is, but still. Killing 3,000 enemies will bring in the Hammerstorm. Harry's an excellent legendary lord. Hero. Who do you buff? It's still the same unit. Spawn of Khorne and the Blood Beasts. And Minotaurs too, but I don't know if we can get Minotaurs.
Valkia the
Having
Bloody.
Valkia's final army be a bunch of Chaos Warriors and then some Minotaurs with Silas sounds like a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and remove our least elite. These guys. Welcome to the squad, Scylla. And let's go blow up the Glacial Gardens.
Behold my wrath.
Maledictus hiding on the other side. That's just too bad.
Unrelenting murder.
Gift it to the vassal. Sack it for some experience. That's what we're doing.
We'll retrieve it from your corpse.
What's Scylla do? He screams kill for Khorne every time you click on him. Except for this time. So he here for Warriors of Chaos, upkeep production for Minotaurs, Spawn, and Blood Beasts, and then he's got his whole Mortis Engine tail effect. And then resistance immunity to contact effects. Better at being a agent. More damage, bonus of infantry, and fueled by rage, so more damage when he takes more damage himself. Causes terror, drops leadership by force. We've got a 5 total, or not 5, a 9 total leadership drop. And then kill for Khorne. Let's cool down on his explosion, which is incredibly powerful. Glorious charge for Minotaurs, Spawn, Blood Beasts, and more charge bonus for them as well. And then lastly, he gets Gore Feast and Disorganized, removing more leadership and all of your charge defenses. He's pretty much the same as he is everywhere, but still an excellent leader. I guess we give you a Filth Mace. Imagine a gorilla of a Khorne-corrupted silverback coming charging at you with a mace of Nurgle. A bad time. Start scoring some cowards.
Exalted hero of Khorne.
There's 2 missile resistance. Interesting. So 20% on top of, so 40% total. Shooting at Cormac isn't going to work. Is one of those mislabeled? Oh, it's straight up 45% missile resistance. And training for Scylla. I want all of our demons with the Blood Drenched.
Blood Speaker.
Little unfortunate that they haven't decided to do anything about it. Dargoth and Agror will have higher tier buildings eventually. What if we do this?
Stillness first. Then
Ambush.
fury.
Ambush. Galadriel, you go conquer Colwark for me.
Bringer of glory.
Let's do some raiding here. Eye of Khorne's about to open.
Blood calls to steel.
The Eye of the Dark Gods in general. Anyone else want to trade?
Despoilers, marauders all. Bring ruin.
You're fighting Crimson Skull. I'm sure they're going to go away quickly. I'll join you.
What do you want? Does your tribe come to me for succor? You'll find naught but a dried teat.
You're gross.
I concur. You
Leave as long as you know what you are. No Scar quest yet? No, surprisingly, not yet. Here, let's go check. Upgrade 3 Marauders or Marauders of Khorne to Chaos Warriors. We could probably do that now. Beorg. And then the Hammerstorm. No, he's not here. Not yet. What rank is Valkia? 15.
Dream of his fire.
He might be a rank 16 pickup. We'll see. Either way, let's go ahead and upgrade some of these lads here to Chaos Warriors.
Is that the best they could give us?
Yes, it is. Don't judge them. Now let's say one more with shields and one more with halberds. There we go. Now we no longer have Marauders, so we've lost a good deal of our melee attack. Beorg and Warriors of Chaos? Yeah, no, I would agree. Check this out. If you didn't see before. I am happy they have these units, but why are the Marauder Bearmen here? What's the point of this? In Warriors of Chaos, and that doesn't make a lot of sense. Warriors control everyone. Yeah, but leave these guys on Norska. You can't even mark them. And so in every case, you're going to ignore them, get Warriors of Chaos that are undivided, and then Chosen that are undivided, because why wouldn't you? We do get Beorg, though, which is pretty cool. He makes them good, but that's the only time you can really even use them, so it's an interesting choice for sure. I'm never going to be mad about extra units, but when you give extra units to one faction that doesn't make sense, then you don't give them to factions that do make sense. It kind of is like, what are we doing here? You got friendly Druki all over the place now. Testing their bonds. I'm gonna go ahead and punish your transgressions because I don't want to pay more for my buildings.
There will always be blood.
Well, hello there, Mr. Heartgorge. Let's give the Glacial Gardens to our allies after another.
For the blood god. This aids the cause of war.
We'll sack it. Because we needed to sack how many settlements for Demon Shield? Oh, it's separate settlements. Alright, well. No being cheeky there.
Planets awakened.
Let's kill these beastmen.
Spill blood for corn.
It says decisive, but I want to fight me some beastmen. We'll give the Razor Standard to our... What's that stuff called? Give it to Scylla. He doesn't even worship the Hound, he worships the Chaos Bear God. Oh, there's like a version of Ursun that's like Chaos? Neat. I think it's more just for Warriors of Chaos in general. Beorg is for all of the Warriors. He is a lieutenant that most would be able to bring in and have work for them. I think the Minotaur is going to be the one part of this that I'm not the most excited about, I can't lie. Alright, so let's go ahead and have our Halberdiers up front. Catch the Minotaur horde. We'll handle this much like Scipio. Minus the throwing axes and such. Well, it's only for Marauders. I love Vanguard deployment, but then it kind of incentivizes you to only use units that can also use it. All of our speed units are going to hide in the woods. We'll send them out and around to smush the enemies. Exactly.
Exalted hero of corn! Warriors of corn! Blood for the blood gods.
Still you that using Warriors of Chaos? I mean, you're not entirely wrong. It doesn't make the most sense thematically for Khorne, but here, let's go stab Da. Or just go stand next to him and make him sad that he decided to be a spellcaster.
We make claim. Hordes of war.
I see no reason to advance towards you.
Surge for corn.
Your callous ambushers can enjoy some cannon fire.
To the fight.
And if you try to cast, you're going to explode. How close do I have to be to him? 100 meters?
It is my will.
I'll just sit here. What are you going to do about it? Keep blowing up Minotaurs. You've got some units over here, that's exciting. Or the Skull Crushers. They're hungry. Dark powers. They took, what, no damage from those rusty arrows you're firing our way? Try harder next time. Run over those Warhounds again.
Valkia the Bloody.
Watch out for the Minotaurs deciding to try to attack Valkia. Look straight through. Alright, team. Start knocking out Minotaurs. Pull away from the spheres, it's not a fun time. Even for the Brazen Throne. Charge the Minotaurs. With relish. You can pull you that far away. Couldn't stand there. Alright, Beastman, we bring something you don't have. Armor. So I like keep knocking out Minotaurs, you help out. Log them down in bodies. Cormac's taking some damage.
Our duty obeyed.
Pursue those Minotaurs. Slay him through the Ungor Raiders. I don't think he's even casted a single time.
Yes.
Which is amazing to see. Pretty much ignore the Ungor Raiders.
For the kill.
All of my hounds got left in the woods.
Conquest.
Goes to show you don't need them. Let Chaos Warriors get chucked. Poke them with the halberds, boys. Poke them with them. Use the pointy end.
Skullcrushers of corn.
There goes your health bar.
Clean.
Huge mistake. Split up the hounds. They actually do a really good job of dragging down large targets like Minotaurs. They've got a lot of mass themselves. Goes that random general. Alright. Hurry things along. 3 chosen. I said only 2. There's no 3 chosen here. These are just Chaos Warriors. They just look like chosen. And they fight like chosen. But they're not yet. Let's leave the rest for more souls later on. Can't trip me up, I know the rules. Well, now that we've kind of got a lot of guys pushed back, we can go for a quest battle that ends in most of our army's death and really not worry about it too much. I bet the frontal archritic is very funky. It looks almost identical to the Chosen. It'll take experience.
Extinguish the weak.
Chillhop falls and
Valkia the Bloody.
hunts him down one more time.
Consort of Corn.
Lord Maiden of Corn, so we heal and have 2 additional Coordinate Authority. Figure loss sounds nice.
Trusted hero of corn.
Training for you and Proof Charge for Silent. Check both their artwork. It's almost identical. These guys got a little double corn mark and heavier pauldrons, but it's pretty close. The Chosen with the axe and shield look quite a bit different. You got that thing held above their head and everything. These, that's the same, pretty much the same art, just a little bit more fiery.
Bringer of glory. Violence and death.
A lot of drama there, but that works.
Take strength.
Let's keep them as well. Ourselves a war banner, not really what we want.
Awakened.
And then you can march on Helibron.
Chosen of champions.
Talisman of Endurance.
Het woman.
Give that to Valkia.
Hail the god of war.
Barbarian. Rating for Scylla, and then so for our Paths to Glory here. We've already got Slaughterlord and Unbreakable, so we got Revel and Slaughter. All allies at range get 8 more melee attack and 8 more leadership. Successfully use a hero action gives us kind of useless, and then lose a battle and survive. I guess what, you start up a fight, and then you run away, and that's how you win it? Or that's how you gain that one?
The Gore Queen.
I don't really want to try with Crone Helibron, but
Behold my wrath.
that'd be how you do that one. Come here, you. Galadriel shall join us in slaughtering you. Extra leadership. No. I'm gonna sell that banner.
Spare none. Kill
Just keep
without
executing 'em.
compunction.
Gonna level up as fast as we can here.
There will always be blood.
Ways.
Nothing obstructs us. I am resting my wings.
Resting my wings. Forsaken, some corn gores. We could get some spawn. Don't really want them though. 8% is really, really low.
Ruinous powers forsake us.
In terms of gifted units though, let's take a
So
quick
they
look.
love the blood god.
2 bloodletters is all I'm allowed at the moment. Which is fine. We can pick up any of these in the Brutes of the Hound. 78 melee attack.
They could give
And that's before Frenzy even is kicking in. Good. These belong to Valkia. Here, Kevin.
Blood speaker.
They want to come in and put themselves in a bad position to get Harganeth.
Lord
So be it.
Devanera.
You defend Harganeth.
such meager resistance.
Switch them over, and Valkia can have
Unbound.
Brutes. 78 melee attack.
Sweet, sweet murder.
Will be fantastic to throw in. Lots of ruin up to tier 2. Beautiful, and we shall... 5,000, huh? It gives them 2 Chosen in their garrison, which is going to go a really, really long ways of protecting them against just about anything, actually, so... Halberd Chosen? Oh, they're the Undivided.
Our fury will call hailstorms.
Wait, was that the mask? I don't want to hear the mask anywhere near us right now. Chaos. Gifts activation choice, 2 war shrines, in Lord and Hero recruit rank, or... Ooh. In recruit rank is busted. Even mortal warriors reap the rewards of corn in exchange for bloodying of their blades. Weapon strength and gifts are going to be cheaper. There's Karanak. Need to build up a skull hall. Oh, the max tier growth settlement or building, huh? That is going to be a long time.
Reforged for murder. For the blood god.
Yeah, come on down here, Valkia. You go across into Dagrath, but I'd rather not.
Stay idle for now.
Oh, you guys can be upgraded to Chosen. So we're allowed 2 Chosen, as per the rules we set at the beginning here. Do we make those dual weapon Chosen? I think so. Then what I'll do is I'll probably set you guys to being shield. Gotta have some using shields.
The air is thick with murder. The bloody
With murder. Gavin will have you go deal with the Glacial Gardens. Hopefully Crone Helebron's back. No, but there's an Elon. Elon has joined the Dark Elves.
The cold is unnoticeable. in
Oh, I
the
wanted to do
heat
the
of battle.
quest battle. That's my bad. Whole point of upgrading them this turn was to do the quest
I am the
battle.
harbinger of your demise.
East for 4,000. That's tempting, but no.
foolish request.
very likely that most of this is just spears.
Consort of
So let's come in and go after the Spear of Sleipnir battle. Before we do, let's make sure we can't read anyone else. That's a gold. Gold chevron. Our second one shall be cool weapons. Watch them all get butchered here in this battle against the Skaven.
There will always be blood.
Onward. We have a spear to claim. Got Mugga Bad Axe. And some demonic reinforcements on our side, too. Sweet. Teach him a lesson. Stepping out of the bloodless reality of the mortal world into the eternal twilight of the Chaos Realm, Valkia immediately realizes why her master has summoned her. For her, two hosts of most noisome races to infest the world prepare for glorious conflict. What brought them here is of little consequence. What is certain, that the Gore Queen must again be the weapon Khorne forged her to be. It matters not why the blood flows, only that it does.
Sweet boons of war. I come for the Bloodfather's gifts, yet it seems I will get even more. How fond I am of the quarrelsome, green-skinned simpletons. So easy to slay, yet just as easy to break to battle. And the ratmen, craven they may be, but always willing to brawl for their worthless lives. Perhaps some will be worthy enough to stay here and fight for Khorne forever. Let us find out.
Let us find out.
Taking action.
Alright, let's go smush the greenskins first. So I let you throw yourself directly into these trolls. Let's make sure our halberdiers are up front.
Northern barbarians.
Just come charging straight out into these trolls. Gonna run fast to deal with the Skaven. In fact, let's go ahead and run all of the hounds in. Maul these air boys in the back line. Rampage.
Where chaos commands.
Smush these trolls. So let's go in after the giant next.
Followers of chaos.
Alright, the greenskins are broken. For the most part. Brought them down. The Skaven are beating our allies pretty effectively. Bring them over to go bother those rattling guns. Chop through those clan rats.
Slaves to darkness. Spread corruption.
The greenskins are busted.
Sleipnir.
Charge the remaining Skaven forces.
Wolffather's warriors.
If you go hit the rat ogres together, they should be very weakened by the time you arrive.
For Valkia.
Incidental.
Break these Skaven. All hounds, let's get moving around the flanks. Slim in together here. You go just dive on top of the Scalpake. Bonus damage sounds pretty good. Storm vermin, huh? Old strategy gotten. Demons are losing on the other side here. Let's not. Chosen are just too slow. We'll get torn to shreds by Rattling guns. I kind of just want to send them in anyway. Go for it regardless. We got poison wind mortars back there too. The greenskins aren't coming back, but pull the cavalry away.
Give me glory.
Throwing axes come back to this position.
Onward, Northmen! The horde surges. We go in fury.
Come on. We need you all to move around the flanks. They keep getting drawn back into whatever fights they're in the middle of. Which is not amazing. Back to killing for Thorn. Your ally has faltered against the Skaven. Well, that I know. No worries. I kind of expected it, so I'm not concerned. What happens when we lose both of our allied armies, though? Do we lose the battle? This is one of these. I'll be quite cross. What good shots. The Chosen are doing fine. And lots of units that weren't necessarily doing anything. Silent detonates, get in there and try to drag down that hell pit. Get campaign upload today? Indeed. That is the plan. So likely that's going to go up about the same time that I am doing the members only Path of Exile stream tonight.
Chosen of God.
Hard to tell who's who when everyone's got red armor. We still win though. That's one of those ones that, so if you've played a few others, you're gonna think that if you let your allies die, you just lose the battle. This one, Khorne doesn't care. If they were weak enough to die, they were too weak to serve him. Since we really didn't lose anything in that battle, I'm happy to then hop, skip, and jump over to taking out the rest of the Dark Elves in the area. Part 7 is when you realize about the scrolling. Part 6 is when I realized about the scrolling panel. Part 6 is not already up. Let me quickly see. Oh, I thought I uploaded it last night. I did. Well, we're not gonna worry about that. Wizard mistakes abound this week. Yeah, part 6 is when I realize it, and that'll be the one that goes up today. Use a little bit more gold. Oh, there they are, the Bloodwake Berserkers. As the Bringer's footsteps rattle the mortal plane. Hello there. So Hammerstorn, he's spawned on Valkia. And now he gets to travel all the way back over here to join us. That's kind of funny. Rather unfortunate, too. Howling? Wait, did he beat... You beat Archaon?
I know what it is.
No, not yet.
Want
This is the best I've ever seen Boris do. I know you know it, too. Oh, that's Herald Hammerstorm unlocked. And the Spear of Sleipnir.
No.
Things abound.
Valkia the Bloody.
Remember when Khorne couldn't go into an ambush stance without losing leadership? Yeah, me too.
There will always be blood.
Unholy Resilience into... Let's go Lightning Strike. Always at least one.
Exhausted
Boris the Bear. Boris is Kislev. There it is, buddy. Some more armor and some more weapon strength.
The Gore Queen.
Anyone get up to gold? Yes, but we're not allowed to have any more. Not allowed to have any more chosen. Sad day.
Violent battle.
Here, we'll go ahead and turn you guys then into halberdiers. Ooh, hang on now. Ruby's chariots would be fun. Yeah, I think they would. Let's go Gorby's chariots. Rank 5, and we need demon mounts. These 2 Chaos Warhounds will get replaced quite soon with anything stronger.
A victory to savor.
We don't have anything too exciting just yet. We can
Swordmaiden
get
of the
the
Blood God.
Horn Corrupt. It's already up to 100 then. So is there no access to the Minotaurs? Unless maybe you get... Let's check our building slots. Really, so Minotaurs you don't get. We get Bearmen. No Minotaurs, but yes Bearmen. And no, we get Corngors too. Weird. Guess we'll have to use Spawn if we want to use, do we not even get Blood Brutes?
Reforged for murder.
Maybe we get those through our gifts. Let's see. Blood Brutes come through gifts. We don't get access to Cornate Minotaurs. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Consort of Corn.
Get ourselves a Chaos Sorcerer because we're not necessarily Corn. I'm allowed to do what I want. Plus fire damage. Oh no. Oh, Kevin might be dead. This is why you don't betray Corn. Spaghetti coating. It's an insult to spaghetti, because spaghetti is quite delicious. Contest of Champion. Extra experience gained for characters or for our units. I don't care about the units much.
The soul unbound.
Well, Elon, if you're gonna go out there in the middle of nowhere and recruit, I'm gonna go take your gardens. These are mine now.
Unbind the
By
soul.
mine, I mean they belong to the Hmong. That's the Bridge of Wasteland secured. I can hunt you down out in the middle of nowhere too.
Blood God.
There's definitely no Wendigo out there. Have a good time in the middle of the forest.
Victory consecrated in blood.
Yes, and upgrade you all to being a dual axe warriors. They're just gonna sit there and let me come in and kill them. Oh, I can't reach. How lucky you are.
The Gore Queen.
Well, then we raid.
Spoils and blood.
And then we'll spill blood here as well. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and jump up and take a real quick, about 15, a little bit of a longer break, 15-minute break where I just run to the restroom real quick, grab some lunch, and we will return for about, I'd say we'll go for another hour here, and then this stream will end, and then I'm going to go ahead and get another stream up and running for Age of Wonder. That'll be a good deal of fun. So thanks all for stopping by. It's not over. We're just going to take a quick break.
There will
I'll be back for about
always be
another hour,
blood.
and then we'll get pulled up on some Age of Wonders. Alright, we returned from break. Welcome, everyone. Took me a smidge longer than I was planning to brew that coffee, but yeah, it is what it is. I had to do the old switcheroo, throw a cup under there, and Indiana Jones style. It was great. No one got burned, and there were no rolling rocks. Okay, so now, hopefully they just attack us here. That's the idea. Harold has to make his grand journey. I guess he just turned around and wiped out the Demon Prince, Kevin. Oh no, dude, Kevin's still over here too. Yeah, you can head on to bed there, GBOG. Thanks for stopping by. I know it is quite early in your neck of the woods. Like I said, the next Ikit campaign should be up by the time that you should, by the time you're waking up, so early in your neck of the woods.
Still your tongue, so I
There will be a members-only stream tonight for Path of Exile 2. We'll see if the Lady Wizard joins for that, but anyone who is a member and has Path of Exile, feel free to join us. It's 1 AM. Yeah, that's why I figured it's extremely early where you're at. Thanks for stopping by, bud. You are the best.
Please. I must wait.
Yeah, for now, we're gonna go take that Dark Fortress off of Kevin's hands as well. The false Kevin. So why are our allies now faltering? I said, Galadriel, capture Quark. She said, how about not? That's okay, I don't need you to do anything at all. It'll be fine. Do I swear in the membership stream? Sometimes. It's not the entire purpose of it, but I don't necessarily try to keep things as family friendly as I do normally. That's a lot of crossbows. Will it save you? I remember how I just had to make the joke in your Ikit Calamity where you didn't see you could scroll the weapons team. Yeah, well, listen. I've been told a couple times now, and I felt very foolish. Granted, you all did let me know it was there. It just took me 6 videos. So like, I could have swore there was more to the weapon shop, but nah, that's the way it is. The double scroll wheels is what threw me. No problem, though. So we've got this lord coming in from this side. I think we just try to force them into the woods and then keep all of our hounds in reserve. Rush them. We don't even have to hide them, really. Just keep them back here in reserve. Let them hit first, and then the heavier cavalry can slam in from behind. It won't be nearly the same speed. And we have our chariots, too. Yeah, these Druki are in for a bad time. Chariots, you hide behind a little bit. They can come crashing in after the hounds. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and have the halberdiers hold this zone. Yeah, this zone. Even with the shields. Actually, here, let's change that just a little bit. Shields front. Halberdiers on the side. And then the dual weapons slightly back to rip into anyone that wants to try to flank through there. Hide the rest of our troops back here in the woods. We've got one more set of halberdiers. We'll put them in a Z's position. Begin. You're just gonna wait for this general to show up. Clobber her. Let's go through the woods. Start blasting witch elves, and you're on a Gorby's chariot as well. Not my absolute favorite, but we'll make it work. Timely. Plus, with nothing but dark shards in this flank here, I don't think they're gonna have a very good time at all. Where's the hound? Let's save your... for just a moment. They at least know you're here now. Missed completely. Warriors in. Halberds come over to help out with this side. Everyone else just charge. I was going to wait, but there's no reason. We'll roll one flank and then do the same to the other group. Too quickly. Oh nope, they're gonna react just as fast as you are. We can use Sloupnir through here. Damage. Run, insect. Not how it would talk to me, I can't lie. Get shot a little bit on their way in, but they will screen for the roots of the hound nicely. And then here come the rest. Chariots, divert. Run them over. Halberdiers, you charge these bleak swords. Just rip right through them. Keep collecting those skulls. Go into the witch elves. Chariots are doing some pretty good work. Up the hill, pull all the hounds free. Dark Shards are having the worst time. Alright lads, you're trapped in here, so let's try to charge free this section. Gulax is in. Silo, what's going on, bud? I like that he ignored his... Well, I guess I did change him to going here first. My own fault. And they're a little bit faster than you, which is unfortunate, but we'll make it work. Valkia stab. As these chariots become a little bit more punchy. And they're all ready. Get away from these dread spears. Just keeps rolling through the groups of dark shards. We lost a big chunk there. What was that? Had to have been a spell of some kind. And that's what we like to see. Lost a couple of the Knights of the Brazen. Didn't really matter though. That cannon shot, it was what had to have been what killed that many of the warriors. It was only 7, but still. I think so. Alright, excellent. We'll increase the volume on the game a smidge. Realize I might be shouting comparatively. And when you get in real close, those combat sounds start increasing in volume exponentially. We'll see. Alright, 56 full, that's not too bad at all. Especially against that many crossbows. We think we're gonna go ahead and sack this. The souls are nice, but you don't really have anything to spin them on yet, so we'll just level up. Most courageous. Now we've got the Hellforged Bellows as well.
Valkia the Bloody.
I'm gonna go ahead and claim this.
Glory of war.
You will never be safe.
I will never be safe. That's what you think.
Reforged for murder.
Obsidian gives us Missile Strength for all Marauder Horsemen and Horsemasters faction wide. They might be able to claim the Black Pillar from us.
No.
What's the defenses look like? And they really aren't any.
Blood speaker.
You're gonna run away to draw us further up into the woods, yep.
The war
We can probably recruit another Blood Speaker and that might, by itself, win the day.
time and toll.
And the Nothing But Spear army hasn't worked out for him yet. Keep drawing it, though.
Tired legs will be severed.
From melee attack for Trolls and Manticore is not as exciting as extra neighbor. Increase everything like such.
Consort of corn.
I'm gonna stop repairing here so we can have a little bit of gold. Recruiting another lord is gonna be 250. I think we're just gonna let the Black Pillar fall if it comes to that.
Feel my power.
You try to kill Feanor.
Mistress of Skulls.
But I don't necessarily think they will. That's some more post-battle loot into driven by Rage. Cormac.
Exhausted
Oh,
hero.
Seeker, good sir. Scylla and training as well. Meditation for Carnage. Born Corruption +4 from the local
Blood
province.
is the source of godhood.
He knows. Blood, that's the source of godhood.
They die in disgrace.
No, you can't. Even with Crone Hellebron, you can't beat our defenders. That is a shame. We'll have to see if Sigvald has declared war on someone else. And if he has, guess where we're marching? Straight to the Frozen City.
If you come for blood, it will only be your own.
Would you
not
like to
your
trade? He would. I mean, steal your vassal from you? That sounds great. There's a way we can get into a war with Sigvald and not bring his vassals in. We just have to know who he's fighting. Motivating thrill of battle remains long after the last body falls, carrying Valkia forth on war-torn wings. Indeed. We get even more campaign movement range, and revel and slaughter for our aspiring champions. Definitely need some of those.
Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
We can recruit Bearmen. That is goofy. We do need them for Bearstruck's army. But I don't really want to dedicate an army to Bearstruck just yet. Alright, we march on Nagror. We can't reach. Shenanigans.
Catwoman. There will always be blood.
Well, I guess we raid then.
Reavers.
Punishing campaign movement range is great, but we have to have some too. Which we seem to not have very many, or very much.
Northmen come.
Evan, let's move you to get ready to... I don't trust Grombrindle. So let's go get ready to fight Grombrindle. We can come in through diplomacy and possibly declare war on one of his current enemies. He's fighting Nagaron and Huggrave. You know what? You have fun. I'm not getting involved in that for now.
This weather rides like a savage animal.
What level do these guys have to be? Rank 5, and which they already are, but we need demonic mounts.
Fury is red hot.
So after Skulls to the Skull Throne, that's where we'll head. Get access to all of our units, then probably bring in the demonic packs. Rage for all dual weapon. Rage is so good. They get more resistance and more melee attack and leadership, I believe, as they spend time fighting. That's what is pretty much the only reason that Castalton's able to survive his early game. Alright, Visions of the Empire. Getting the Nemesis crown with Valkia would be incredible, but it's gonna be a while.
Carnets awakened.
Go ahead and sack Nagror. The wood resource is normally something really, really good to pick up. But, oh, we could subjugate you as well. I think we sack the settlement first, then perhaps we do subjugate them.
Reforged for murder.
Welcome to my team. And we've got the Slaughter Guard, chosen of Khorne with halberds. We'll see now that Grey Book of Grudges isn't here. Maybe he doesn't know that I've had the Slaughter Guard in here. We'll sneak them in later.
The best they could give us.
Alright, March Dance up to Darkroth.
Or die.
Actually, I guess we have to kind of move this way, that way we can actually hit the Frozen City next turn. Bring Scylla. No, we really can't.
Sweet.
Slanesh insists I attend, but do not test my patience with
You're fighting
meaningless
Naggareth.
threats. It gets very dull.
It's very dull. Alright, brother. You have some pretty good strength rank. Until we meet in battle. There are walls here. The Palace of Ruin is kind of in a dangerous spot. He's almost... He's not free. 50% less upkeep is still crazy.
What is thy will?
Welcome, sir. And we'll go ahead and bring in Grog of the Burning Body as well.
What is thy will?
What is thine? Grog, you're gonna go join the Coronate forces with Valkia.
Cross,
And then Egrim, you
my lord of change.
go join Kevin.
Is that the best they could give us?
Blessed by evil.
Battle hardened.
Go for more health for Cormac. And same thing for Scylla. And hasn't moved. Well, bring yourself over towards the
Not warn us.
edge of our terrain, sir. I don't trust it. Arcaldra. Oh, he's actually claimed Nagaron. Well, the Dawi are doing very well. Demius is still alive as well. Looks like he's currently fighting Kevin. It's a flip of the coin whether he goes after Malice or the Demon Prince. Malice is a tough one. Just because he gets his Archon, I think almost immediately. Recruiting surplus, so even if you take out his entire army, he'll cackle at you while he cuts yours to pieces. Rated settlement building to tier 5. Once we do, we'll get Engineer's Knapsack for some reason. Nothing Coronate. A Zinch artifact and some others, but nothing Coronate.
I despise weakness, and yet you are surrounded by it.
Is that right? I'll join your war with... They both join together. So is there not a way to be sneaky about it anymore? Yeah, they're a duo that's going to cause us to be unreliable. That's fine.
The end justifies the means.
It'll be alright. The end justifies the means.
Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
Let's go take down the Frozen City.
No.
And actually, to make this easier for us, we're going to switch this over to the Ruinous Bulwark to give us Shatterstone.
Bringer of glory.
Low's victory. I think we can do one better. Alright, getting the secondary cannon crew in this army would be nice too. What a campaign request for Nakai, the Wanderer. or Requarth. Alright, I can definitely add those to the list, so I haven't had a request for those pretty much ever, so that's something new. Sounds great. Welcome to the stream there, Composite. Alright, let's get deployed to crack this settlement. Marauders in the back, otherwise they'll get ripped to pieces, then everything else get dragged up top here. We've got heroes for smashing through. I keep meaning to take Cormac off of his War Beast chariot for the siege battles, but I keep forgetting. Nah, knock out the guys on top of the walls if you can. Little Shatterstone on this side.
Yes!
Detonate, and that's a huge chunk of that unit gone.
To the slaughter! Move out! To the fight!
I don't fail.
Let's let Scylla handle the gates. You can come around and start smashing apart these Chaos Warriors, and if he wants to try to surround you, we can give him a headache for it. Didn't really mean to bring the cannons all the way this far forward, but it'll work out. Alright, everyone. In. Hounds go nom-nom through on this side.
Going forth. Loving
Ah, they're being cheeky.
Valkia the Bloody!
Go Sloughnir through those Marauders.
Shield Maiden!
Sail in behind, you just go ahead and hit your Foe Seeker. And trap them here. We're gonna start launching some cannon shots. Then move on. Chosen through the breach. Halberds start dragging down trolls. Then we'll open up another breach over here. So the chariots through that side. Drag them down.
Valkia the Bloody!
I'll get some bonus damage while she's here. Try to bring our cannons away. As long as they're not in melee, they will keep shooting. Aim for the Chaos Warriors, please. Cormac's in a bit of trouble. Drag him out of here on that Gore Beast. Nice, nice. Send in the warriors. Chaos Chariots turn and slam into this blob. Huge mistake on your guys' part.
Valkia the Bloody!
Sloughnir in 20 seconds.
Me blood!
Sit in the hounds. Chariots, you need to come away for another charge.
Under my control!
Silent finally broke. I know we captured the gates. Catch these horsemen, you come on over and help. While Valkia fights the entire army by herself. She is incredibly chunky. Just rip through and save Valkia. I don't even think they have any more reinforcements besides. Full axes go this way. Chaos Warriors, you can go with them. Got Sloughnir. Just let that bounce off the wall a little bit.
Valkia the Bloody!
Or maybe it's just gonna go straight through the wall then. That's fine too.
Taking action!
Skull crushers of corn.
Well, the Slippery Boys didn't do so well in our first engagement. Let's see how the next one goes. Zero losses in a siege is pretty crazy. Thank goodness for heavy armor. Shows him with 82 kills. I didn't even think they were in battle for that long, but those dual axes are brutal. Ooh, just wait. We'll have a fire mage in this army that can start dropping Kindle Flame. And giving them Flaming Sword of Ruin. Zero lost, and we'll go ahead and, ooh, sack that for 11,000. Well, I think we should. That's a Norse Berserker and a Juggernaut for Cormac. Summoners of Rage.
Valkia the Bloody.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and claim the Frozen City. Doesn't take their allies from them yet. We need to claim the one that's, I think they started at. A little bit further afield.
Speaker. Without pause. Reveal your measure.
Expensive, but really not as much as I would have expected. So they're up to 82 weapon strength, 103. Yes. That's what we like to see. Raid through friendly territory here. And I will probably add the demons into his army as well. Horngors were doing pretty well. Horsemen, that's the only thing you can upgrade into the axe version. And then I guess we can get Vile Trolls, or is that not allowed here? No, we're only Horn. The Armored Chaos Trolls are as good as we get. That's fine. Give them the throwing axes. Revel in 8 more melee attack. Oh, nice. Let's upgrade you 2 to dual axes as well. And the crusade continues. More growth and Dagrax in, don't mind if I do.
Since looks this way.
Let's go this way first, and then we can have Egrem go join with the Dawi. A lot more heavy armor over there on the dwarf side of the field. There's Driven by Rage. Now we can finally start upgrading her melee line proper.
Exalted hero of Khorne.
Riddle Champion, not yet. Let's keep going. Scarred Veteran. And Murder for Scylla. He's got the Tribal Garrison. It gives you... oh no, it's Warband capacity. Nah, none of that's very exciting. Destroy. Spill blood, exploit vassals. They've come to the wrong place is probably the call. They lose movement range, action success chance for their heroes, and we get more melee defense.
Forged for murder.
You want the Hellforged Bellows, so let's go ahead and combine up these Warhounds. Give you the boot. And we'll go ahead and bring in the Skull Cannon with a quint shot. 5 projectiles, a quint shot. Crazy. The blood here, exploit vassals, or... let's go, they've come to the wrong place here too, just depending on where they decide to land to attack. You can slow them down. Alright, pass. Still gonna take here a little while to get home. Don't see any armies of Sigvaldi yet. Where? Nagaron is gone. Destroyed by the dwarfs. Definitely going to be our bother next for sure.
Hetwoman.
Let's move on towards Shegrath then.
God's way.
Got Wulfric up here, which I'm not really scared of.
I cannot be swayed.
I'm thinking the palace can defend itself even if he's not.
Glory. We are
Go ahead and
the
raid
reapers.
Shegrath.
March or die.
Blow it up next turn. Khaleesi.
Lord, at your command.
Of course. By Eldritch
Of
winds,
course.
Yes. The brazen roar commands. I don't have
Reach
time
rank
for
23.
words.
We're close to the
Now
same
we
power
need
as
it.
Grumbrindle. In most cases,
Truth is war.
if we have the same power and we're melee,
What we are made for.
means we should have the advantage pretty good. Let's raid on down into
Must
Harkaldra.
walk this path. No rest, nor cease.
Most of their armies should be here in Hoggrave. If we attack Harkaldra next turn, they will appear in Nagaron.
Give blood, spill blood.
Let's wait. There will be a time.
Feel my power.
Let's have you defend the Palace of Ruin. Lazy for now, if you're there, that's fine.
This weather rides.
Harold, keep traveling on home.
Listen only to the draw.
And depending on how many good battles we have in the next turn, we will likely start to wrap up today's Total War stream.
By Eldritch winds, yes.
The cold is unnoticeable.
We probably
in the
could have used him
heat
to block
of
Wulfric.
battle.
That'll be alright, though. If we can get in and kill their main Dark Fortress, this faction will just join us. So whatever they do is undone at once. Or whatever they're in the middle of doing. He did decide to fall back. That actually is very good.
There will always be blood.
Not knowing where...
My magic.
Let's go cut through the middle.
Snow will never.
There's
bury us.
Sigvald. We've been looking for you.
No.
He's got a hell cannon.
Sword maiden of the blood god.
I deny this.
You
as I
deny this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna sack Shegrath
Behold my wrath.
and fall back to the Frozen City. So the quick auto resolve there, nice and easy. We lose 51. Sack it.
This aids the cause of war.
Gain us a Demon Shield. That's perfect. Enemy leadership -8 for Slanesh. Exactly what we needed. Upkeep production for Corn, Demon units, and then Demon Shield. Invulnerable to damage. Alright,
Mistress
Valkia,
of
so...
Stars.
Beyond your comprehension.
Wow.
asinine mortal.
This army's trash, but you've got the Rot Knights. Let's see
Consort
about one
of
good battle
glory.
against Sigvald here. So we'll go into an ambush since we are replenishing wherever we want.
Find the fight.
Really wish we had the upgrades there. That's okay. We'll make do. What a back. You want a Juggernaut is perfect. Amber of Harry. Go ahead and what does the Rapier of Ecstasy do? Euphoric. Rampage. Nope. Hellfire Sword is flammable, reducing fire resistance. That is perfect. I'd say you're about as set up as we can get here. Get a little bit more health, or let's go for that damage.
Sheesh.
The problem being is if we fail the ambush, we're getting attacked by both. But Sigvald will be in a march stance.
Hetwoman,
Here, let's come back into our territory.
tarry or die.
That way I can replace these Warhounds.
Court's judgment is
Warhounds? No. We don't need Warhounds, not with what we're facing here. Go Summoners of Rage.
Meager resistance.
Let's go Summoners of Rage.
I demand absolute fealty.
And Kevin, well, I would really, really like to know where we are. I don't think we're going to be that lucky. And they now have Nagarond.
We serve the greatest god. A well-paid
Let's get into the fight with some dwarfs.
I'm not much for words, but I'm pretty nifty with an axe.
He's fighting Haggrave all the way across the map. I guess because they are a vassal, I think, of Nagarond initially, of Malekith. No, I like our chances. Let's go steal some gold. Through murder.
Is corn.
Everyone joins. We'll simply auto-resolve this one.
Boiling ruin.
Sack the settlement. And then we'll raid
Is truth.
nearby. Didn't lose too many, and if they want to kind of divert to the north, I'm here for that. Facing two actions that have that tier of strength is usually not a good idea, but I think I have a
In
good chance
his
against both.
name.
I'm gonna send...
Favored of the
Oh, we can't tell you what to do yet.
chosen of
Galadriel, I'm gonna have you go attack Haggrave then, try to convince them that the south should be defended. Dark Redoubt here, and then waiting at Dagrath's End for 10 turns. Quite a few. Okay, trophies here, and we'll pass. I guess before we do, let's get rid of
Sweet.
Shatterstone.
Sweet murder.
Replace it with... We don't have anything too exciting. 500 more souls used gives us the Crown of Kings. Tribute from vassals or causes fear for all undivided units. None of those are very instantly useful. Armor plus 10. See, that is, but so is Blood Greed. We just need more gifts available, that's the problem. Shatterstone, though, is not needed. We'll go ahead and grab the Furies. We'll pass.
Thrice to be sure.
There's a lot of Dark Elves all hiding in one settlement. 3 full stack armies. Good grief. Oh yeah, no, they were already ready to go. Chill Road takes an immediate strike. And we get to ambush Sigvald. What a good battle to end today's stream on. He failed to spot our ambush because he was too busy staring at himself. He really didn't have anything. The Hell Cannon was the most threatening unit. I guess he's got a Shadowcaster. That could be a problem, right? To himself whenever he explodes. Most excellent. Alright, let's set the Summoners of Rage to killing Spawn of Sludnesh. We can have some Halberdiers go with them into the breach.
To darkness.
I'm gonna set the shields to killing the Warhounds.
For the dark god.
Demonettes will not be fun, so we need to basically blast them as soon as it starts with dual cannons. No one's going to enjoy being charged by Demonettes, doesn't matter if they have armor or not. What spells do you have? Oh, you've got all of them. You're up on a War Shrine. Oh yeah, he's got the full ante.
Soft it in Executing.
Killers of the North!
We'll have the Skull Crushers up here. I'll put the Halberdiers in a little bit more of a group formation. Get close enough where every time he's casting, he's exploding right off the bat. And we'll let Scylla go body these Hellstriders. Fleshhound, what do we want you to do? We'll charge in with the Summoners of Rage. Good idea. Good idea. Push him. You go catch Sigvald. I'm gonna go ahead and have Veritus get a hug as well. Slaughter these Chaos Warriors. Chariots, you rip through the back line here as well. Kill Demonettes where possible. Actually, I lied. Chariots, you go hunt Slanesh Chariots.
The God Queen Ascendant. Chaos Warriors of Tor. Blood for the
Oh, fools, where's my lightning? Don't have lightning just yet. Hold the line, gang. You can do it. Mark these demon nets. There's a chariot duel going on over here, which is awesome.
blessings of war.
Sid Sleipnir through their lines.
I don't fail.
Beautiful.
Battle hungry. Conquest. Warriors of Tor.
You're not doing anything. You better find something to do.
Destroy them. God compels.
Alright, Skull Cannons. Let's get in there and just use your mass.
Glorious slaughter!
Ignore Sigvald. That's Warhounds want a hug. Get these Worshippers of the Crow. Have both of the cannons kind of rip a little bit wide here. Plus one of our chariot teams.
Foes of chaos.
Valkia the Bloody!
Skull crusher.
You get out of there for the briefest of moments. March back into these Halberdier warriors.
Glorious bloodshed.
And you can go duel with good old Sigvald. Sigvald's army breaks, and that's that. Oh, was he already a demon himself? I just let him fight Halberdiers all day.
Of chaos.
We'll have to see how well the Chosen fight him next time. If there is a next time for old Sigvald. Put him down. Kills so many of our own. Alright, get you guys off of fire at will. Go chase Marauders of Slanesh somewhere. Do something useful. And battle over. We probably could have done even more damage had we surrounded them. I'm trying to see here. 202 kills, even on a troop that was fighting Sigvald the whole time. Oh, there's a bunch of champ. The reason they even lost troops at all is because he only killed 40 of them, yeah. I will happily sacrifice all of your people. Not sure why he decided to stay in March. Seems like a bad idea no matter what. You lose the Jill Road. You went the other way. Oh, interesting.
Valkia the Bloody.
Yeah, the Chill Road's gone.
All-powerful sorcerer.
Galadriel, we probably want you to go defend Grond, although your settlement's gonna have even better
What is
better
your
defenses.
dark purpose?
Oh, maybe it won't.
Mother of the dark con.
Go defend Grond. Right, assassin. 10% more resistance and chances to steal items.
My magic is yours. Kill.
Let's block this army with the Heralds of Corn.
Blood speaker.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I veto
raise our Cauldron.
boiling ruin. Unbind their souls.
Yep, raise our Cauldron. There's a little bit of a fire break for the Dowie,
These paths shall set us
and then we will
free.
run.
Galling delay.
Most excellent. Well, that is going to be all for today's stream here for Total War Warhammer 3. Give me about 30 minutes or so and we'll kick in and jump on over towards Age of Wonders 4. The Scorpion update has done a whole heap of overhauls to things like movement and defenses, so we're going to go ahead and check those out with a gunline army and faction that I have kind of set up in the back here. So this will be a bunch of fun with my absolute favorite units in Age of Wonders. So thanks all for stopping on by our Valkia campaign. This is going to continue next week. This is going to be basically our active campaign until we achieve victory or die trying. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a ton of fun. See you next time.